Oh, girl, hello there, it's me, the Velvet Snatch, at Mixed Drag Great Britain 2025 at the Alnwick Gardens, and I'm joined by one of our sensational finalists. It's, of course, the wonderful
Lucy Chanel.
Now, how are you doing? How was the trip from Hartlepool?
It wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
It could have been better, but then again, I got into drag at 5 o'clock this morning, so
That's it, because you were working last night.
I was working till 12 and then went to bed for 3 hours and was back in getting in drag.
That's the life.
Yeah.
Now, could you describe yourself in a sentence?
Big, campy, and always up for a fun time.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Now, what inspired you to enter the competition?
Well, obviously, it came from the museum last year, and I was basically...
That was Beamish.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was peer pressured into doing it, basically. No, obviously, I'd thought about joining for a few years, and this year, the people that I work with over there, Lisa
Yeah.
mainly, and my partner were like, just do it, just go and do it, just go and do it. So I was like, why the fuck not?
That's it. What bit of it are you most excited about?
There's two things, really. It's raising money for charities because I think it's important to show that drag can do more than just drag.
Yeah.
Like, it can do the good for the community, for the charities, for the North East, for the rest of the country, and also to show that Hartlepool isn't all bad drag. As it is so often shown as. So I don't know why I'm here.
Hey, I'm sure you'll do Hartlepool proud. I mean, we spoke about the fundraising there. Like, do you have any ideas for the fundraising so far?
I've got a few ideas. So I work, obviously, I've got the Screams Court cast that are very willing to help me. And I also work with some of the Drag Society from the Northern School of Art.
Mm-hmm.
And they've also said that they're willing to help me.
Hey.
So I'm looking at doing a few kind of small fundraisers with those throughout the next couple of months. And also, I'm looking at doing some bigger ones, possibly over Middlesbrough way.
Yeah.
Maybe even might look at Newcastle.
Oh, very fancy.
But
well,
yes.
There's loads of support in Newcastle for you, I'm
Absolutely,
sure.
yeah. So hopefully we won't be doing too bad on the fundraising.
Yeah.
Just got to pull my finger out and actually do it.
That's it. That's the thing. But once you get into it, you get into it. You know, so it gets great.
I think kind of coming up the last few months has been busy. I'm now we've got over a day. It's all full steam ahead for the actual competition now.
Yeah. No, how about the runways? How are you feeling about them?
I'm feeling
Any
quite
ideas?
confident. I have got a few ideas, yes. I am having all my costumes designed and made in Hartlepool.
Ooh.
Because I want to kind of keep it for the town that they're representing.
them.
So I've got one of my costumes, my hometown pride, is being designed by a fashion student at the Northern School of Art. My partner is designing my beachwear outfit, and Jacqueline Hyde is designing my formal wear.
Wow, that's quite a cast of creators.
Yeah, so hopefully.
Yeah.
And then the fashion student has also helped my partner to make them all.
Yeah.
Because otherwise the poor lad will be sat there for 9 months, not 3.
Now, I have to ask you, what would it mean to you if you won the competition?
I think it's important because obviously the area I come from over at Hartlepool, it's quite how to put it in the nicest way possible, not very accepting area. And obviously we've really only got Screams Court, which is the safe space there, and I think it would be good to show younger people, especially from that area, that just because you're from that area doesn't mean you can't do whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
And because obviously I meet a lot of young LGBTQ people from Hartlepool, and they're all very nervous. Like, they're the ones who'll say, oh, well, this is the only place where I'm myself, because when I go to X bar, which I won't name, when I go to this bar, I have to act straight. I have to hide this side of myself. And I think that's kind of showing that you're from this area. The views are because I'm from a pit village myself. It's like walking out the house in drag every night is... Until recently, I hadn't been clocked. I was clocked, and actually it went quite well. Yeah. But I think it's important to show that it doesn't matter where you're from. And especially kind of the pit village areas, Hartlepool areas, it's harder. Yeah. So it would be nice to show that you can do it. Yeah. And also, it's the importance of raising money for charity. It's a good opportunity to actually push that side of drag.
Yeah, that's it. And
Because-
show that it's, it has many different uses, it has
Yeah.
many different causes. It's not just entertainment.
Because I think, as you say, people see us and think we're just there to go on stage and do our bit, where actually most of us, if not all of us, are always up to help, and we'll always perform at fundraisers and offer to raise money, and this kind of pushes it a bit more.
Yeah.
Because I've had like a little change collection tin on the bar,
Yeah.
and it's like people are like, oh, what's this for? And so I've explained it to them, and they're like, I never even thought about doing fundraisers, raising for charities, and so it's nice for people to see that side of it,
Yeah.
especially in areas where they're not used to it.
And speaking of the other side of things, like obviously with the situation in the world as it is at the moment, like do you have any advice for young queer people from your neighborhood, but also sort of nationwide?
Basically, what I've said on stage is don't give up, don't hide, and just be yourself and be happy.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it's a setback, but we've shown that we can make change. And if we stop fighting, we're not going to make that change, which means that we never can stop fighting.
Yeah.
If the government wants to try and push us back, we push back twice as hard. And that's how it's going to have to be. And it will be hard. And there'll be times when it feels impossible, but we've got to remember that it's not.
Yeah. No, thank you so much for speaking to me.
You are
Lucy
so welcome, my
Chanel.
lovely.
Good luck in the competition, and
Thank
we
you,
will be
love.
seeing you many times over the course of the
Oh,
year.
absolutely.
I'm sure. No, have a great day.
You too, love.
Oh, girl.